It's 9:48 p.m. I'm in Dothan, Alabama. My last week working here in America for the next 2 years. And I have an interview tomorrow that could really put me in a good spot down the line. This is just a random stream of consciousness. It's kind of surreal being at this point, knowing about this move for the past 6 months and getting little to zero traction to the last 2 weeks I was here. Well, the last 2 weeks before I get on the plane, I got not one interview, but 2 interviews. I did one Friday, did very well. That role depends on contracting, so waiting to hear back about that. And now I have this GS11 role that I'm interviewing for a health system specialist in the healthcare industry, which involves working in clinics. So I don't have that experience per se, but I do have it when you're talking about adjacent experience, because what I do right now for Daniels directly impacts the patient experience. And I'm my ops manager in medical waste, but I've still had to deal with clinic managers, and the work that we do, it directly impacts the patients. So I've done a lot of work as far as transitioning my experience to match this role, and tomorrow we're gonna have an interview about that. So I'm anxious, and I'm trying not to let fear get in the way of what I know I'm capable of doing. So that's where we're at right now. Still have multiple businesses that I'm pursuing, that I'm working through with my 92Y consulting business, and now my children's coloring book that I've launched, and I haven't made any money from it yet, but those are just a few avenues that I'm approaching now. So I'm exploring these roles, and then digital products, and then also transferring from the Army Guard to the Army Reserves, so I can continue to serve and basically find ways to make money. So that's where I'm at with it right now. Those are the logistics of my life when you look on paper. But let's talk about internally, what you cannot see. So for the past 6 months, like I've said before, I've been very angry, feeling like, why is this happening to me? Feeling like I made it where I'm at now. And for every sense of the word, from where I've come from, on paper, yeah, I did make it. But being a military spouse, every few years that P word happens, the PCS, to where you have to regroup and basically figure your life out all over again. So this is the process I'm in. I'm grieving what I'm losing while not knowing what the future holds. A big part of my identity was tied to not even this job, but just being able to work and take care of responsibilities as a man. Taking care of my daughter, taking care of my new daughters, and taking care of my new family since I remarried. That's my identity art, and this role at Daniels Health allowed me to do that. And I'll forever be thankful for that opportunity. And when I come back in 2 years, I'll be able to plug in and pick up where I left off, hopefully better. But this is just transition, man. And transition is hard. It's hard on everybody involved. And I made the mistake of thinking that it was just hard on me because when I looked at it, I was the one making the big sacrifice, even though I knew that's what I signed up for, but still. You finally got your money right. You finally got position. You finally got social status. And now it's about to be gone again. And things that I'm doing different from last time in my first marriage, I'm a lot more prepared now than what I was. I've gained so much more experience, so much more life experience, and I believe that Jesus has laid these opportunities at my feet, and it's up to me to cook. So I just got done saying a prayer, just talking to God, and there have been so many subtle signs that I've seen to let me know that I should not be afraid and that he's not going to leave me out here effed off in the game. So I put it like this. I ain't really a fish dude. I don't like seafood, so I compared it to chicken. God gave me the chicken. Jesus gave me the chicken. He said, hey, here's your chicken. So it was up for me to season it. So me studying, doing all these analysis, doing all these breakdown of different roles, doing all these applying, doing all these mock interviews, running over my questions, doing all these businesses. That's me seasoning. I'm seasoning the meat. I'm seasoning the chicken. Now, tomorrow, and any other opportunity that comes, is up for me to cook it. So he gave me the food. Now it's up for me to cook. So tomorrow, I'm going to cook with my business, multiple businesses. I'm going to cook. And we're going to see what the end product is, whether I get this role or not, or get any role or not, or I'm successful in my businesses or not, or whether I'm successful in my marriage, personal life, kids or not. All of that is my chicken, and it's up for me to season or plant it in order for it to grow. So yeah, we could talk about seasoning. We could talk about planting seeds. He's giving me the seeds. Now it's up for me to water that seed in order for it to grow into a plant. So I'm watering all my seeds. I'm seasoning all my chicken, and the finished product will be some good ass chicken with some collard greens, asparagus, green beans, whatever that I grew for my plants, in order to feed, in order to reap what I sow. I know I'm undeserving. I'm a sinner, and I don't deserve favor, but I'm asking for favor. And what I'm learning with walking in this light with Jesus is I'm not going to get it right all of the time. Like, I'm still going to fall short. I'm still going to sin, even though I need to resist sin. I'm still going to sin because I'm human. But that doesn't give me the excuse to say, hey, let me fall back into my old ways of doing stuff. And that's stuff that I need to work on within myself, even with my marriage and with everything else, like falling out of those bad habits and still walking in this light and being obedient. So 6 long months, man, and I'm not hanging everything on this opportunity tomorrow, but it's kind of coincidental that for 6+ months I've been spiraling, going through every stage of the now you could think of to now. Here I am a week away from getting on that plane and my life being different forever. So this experience will either make or break me, but I ain't the type of dude to be broken that easily. So I thought I had it all. I thought I was on the up and up, and I'm still on the up and up. It's just not going in a way that I thought it would have been. I thought I was going to be able to ride into the sunset with this road now. Whether it was here or anywhere in America, I could have just plugged and played and jumped in any other plant in America, but destiny had a different story with the curveball of going overseas. So spent about an hour and a half studying tonight. I'm gonna get up at 5 in the morning, study again, shower, 7 o'clock, hop on that call, and change my life, whether it's with this role or something else, or my business. I prefer the business to pop off because the businesses will give me more flexibility to travel and do all the things I want to do. Like I said, I have my specifics that I asked Jesus for, and if it's in his will, then those will come to fruition. And like, I know it's not going to happen overnight, but growth is hard, man. So this is a growing phase, and I'm gonna work these muscles. I'm gonna cook this chicken. I'm gonna plant these green beans and harvest. So God, thank you for everything that you've done for me now. Thank you for everything that you're gonna do for me in the future. And I know I'm gonna pay it forward and be obedient by telling y'all, just trust in God, trust in Jesus, be obedient in his word. Like, I don't pick up the Bible and flip through the Bible every day, but I have a thread in my chat called Road to Heaven, and I ask questions about that almost every day, of what I'm doing and how I'm living my life and how that can be aligned with the Bible. Because I don't want to end up in a place where I'm separated from God's love. So I'm trusting God to fight my bullets, and we got a big bullet tomorrow. Not saying that they're bad people, but I'm saying we have a big obstacle tomorrow. So if God helped David defeat Goliath, I know he'll help me do good in this role, and he'll help you do anything else that you want to do in your life if you follow him. So being a follower of Christ does not make you weak. I'm still the same man that I am, but I'm following the righteous path. And along that way, like I said, I still have battles. I still have battles with the flesh. I still have things that I still have a sinful nature, because as humans, that's what we have. We have a sinful nature, but I'm trying to correct the stuff in real time. And like I said, bring other people to the kingdom and expand it that way through my testimony. So maybe my testimony might help one of y'all, whoever sees this video, 2 or 3 of y'all. So I'm about to take it in, and I'll let y'all know what happened tomorrow. I'll let y'all.